Namaste. Welcome back for another Motivational Monday. This is going to be a nice way to start your morning or end your evening. Our mantra for today is relax, renew, rejuvenate. So we are going to focus on this, and if you feel that you just want to focus on one word particularly, if there's one that resonates with you the most, relax, renew, rejuvenate, go ahead and just focus on that one. But this is the focus of our practice today, so I thought that would be a nice thing to keep in mind and use for our mantra while we go through our movements. So let's get started. If you have a prop, go ahead and take a seat on that for a moment while we get centered. And this time, find a comfortable seat and place the tops of your hand on your knees and bring your pointer finger and your thumb together. And we're going to hold this mudra while we repeat our mantra. So we take some deep inhales and exhales and repeat our mantra. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. And just take a moment to let those words sink in and let the importance of them also resonate through our body. We need to take time to do this. We need to take time to relax, renew, and rejuvenate, so that way we can be our best self and give on this planet. We need to take care of ourselves before we can take care of anything else. We need time to relax, renew, and rejuvenate. And then slowly open your eyes, and we'll get started with doing just that. You can remove your block, and we're going to get right into reverse table. So we're going to do a few of these. Feet and hands on the mat, and you inhale and lift the hips, so the knees are over the ankles and the shoulders are over the wrists. And then inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then stretch the legs out. And we're going to do it in a reverse plank as well. So inhale, lift your hips. If this is first thing in the morning, just take it easy. You don't have to go all out. So inhale, lift the hips, even if it's just a tad bit, and lower them. However much you can do this morning is fine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And if you are doing this in the evening, you just might have a little bit more energy. Or you might not, and just go with how you're feeling. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lower. Bring the feet to the mat and just rock it side to side. And then roll it over to hands and knees for a few cat-cows. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. Exhale, round. And back to center. Inhale the right leg out, push through the heel, and switch. Left leg out, push through the heel. One more each time. Just feels like such a nice stretch. Oh, yeah, good. You can use your hands a little bit. You want to get more of a push, and then slowly release. And then maybe lift up your right hand to bring your right foot forward for a lunge, and we can keep our toes tucked behind. We're going to set our hips forward here. Really get into it, so you should feel a nice stretch here and maybe anywhere else too. And then if you need to, you could always use blocks. Ideally 2 might work best in this pose. So if you need to use a block for each hand, go ahead and do that. Lift the chest. We're going to do a deep breath here. And then switch. Right leg back, maybe lift up the left hand to bring the left foot forward. Scooch the foot back a little bit if you need to, tuck the toes, and then just sit that left hip forward as much as you possibly can. Hands on either side, lifting the chest, looking forward and taking some nice deep breaths. And then slowly bring the left foot back. Inhale the right leg out behind. And then exhale, draw it in between the legs. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, draw it in. And bring our awareness back to the mantra. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. And then knee down, switch. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale it in. Bring our awareness back to that mantra. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. And then drop it down. And we're just going to take a child's pose here so that way we can relax a moment. And you can bring your palms to the mat, and you could use a block for your forehead if you want. Stretch your arms out in front or back by your sides. You can also keep your knees wide or draw them close together. So you just want to fully relax into this pose. You don't want to feel like you're holding tension anywhere or you're making any kind of effort. And even though you might think you're not making effort in this pose, just get comfortable anyway. Use a block. Just relax. Try a different variation and see, maybe that feels better. You might not realize it until you try it either. So definitely do that and take some deep breaths here in this relaxing pose. After we did a little bit of core work. And then slowly inhale back up to table. And then again, draw the right foot forward. But this time, we're going to stretch the hips back. So that way, we can lift our right toes off the ground. And oh my goodness, that right leg is getting a stretch here. You can probably feel it. So breathe into that area. And just embrace the feelings that arise when you do this practice. And then slowly rock it forward. Bring that knee back, and then left foot up. Stretch the left leg. So you see if you can straighten the left knee a little and flex the toes. Ooh, my left side's a little tighter than my right, and you might find one side is different than the other too, and that's very normal. So just breathe into it and bring our awareness back to the mantra. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. And then slowly bring the the left foot back. And then find a way to sit nicely on your prop. I'm going to turn this way because I want to show you what we're going to do with our arms behind our back. So inhale your right arm up behind you so that way your palm is on your neck, and then your left arm comes behind so that way the back of your hand is on your back. You can grab a strap or a belt for this if you want and hold on to that. You could touch your fingers, you can just gently press your hands into your back, or you can hold hands if that is comfortable and it doesn't compromise your spine being straight. You don't want to round forward at all. If you're noticing this happening, you want to use a block or separate those arms a little more so that way it's not an issue. So comfortably breathe here. If you want to, at any time during the practice, close your eyes to bring your awareness inside and bring our mantra back. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. And then inhale, switch the arms, left up, right underneath. Wherever you can reach the hands is perfect. And breathe. And then slowly release the arms, maybe shake them out a little bit. And then slowly release your block. And come to sit on your heels. And if you need to use your block between your feet to sit on, you can use the highest option if you need to, or you can use a lower one. If you need to use the block, please do so, just to protect your knees. And take a nice deep inhale, and we're going to exhale and turn this into a twist. So bring the left hand on the right leg, right hand behind, and just gaze over the shoulder. Exhaling deeply, maybe twist just a tad bit more. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, opposite side, right arm on the outside of the left knee. Exhale, relax, renew, rejuvenate. And slowly inhale back to center. And lie down on your back. We're going to take our block for this one for a little bit of a relax, renew, rejuvenate theme. We're going to do supported bridge pose. Come lying on your back. And then you'll want to take your block. Feet on the mat. Gently press the feet into the mat so that way you can lift your hips up enough to place your block underneath. You can use the low or the high side, whichever you prefer. And you want to put it right about where your pants line is. Just there. And you'll find a sweet spot for you if you need to adjust it, if it feels a little bit weird. And then breathe here, and you can roll the shoulders under to protect the neck. Close the eyes and just breathe. Gently press the arms into the mat. And this can also be a nice variation of a legs up the wall kind of thing if you want to lift up one leg. And then maybe the other. You can balance on the block here and just allow the circulation to flow against gravity, against what usually is. And breathing deeply. Bring your awareness back to the mantra. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. And if keeping the legs up feels uncomfortable, like work, a little bit too much, bring them back down. And relax here. You can even bring the soles of the feet together and drop the knees open, as long as you feel supported enough. Just breathe. If it feels painful at all, come out of the pose. And bring your awareness back to our mantra today. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. And slowly draw the feet together. Gently lift the hips, release the block. Roll onto your right side, and you can lift your arm up and rest your head on your arm. Keeping the eyes closed, just relax here and breathe. And notice how your side expands and lifts when you inhale. And exhale as it relaxes. Gently breathing and focusing on our mantra. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. And then when you're ready, slowly make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting on your prop, if you normally do. And take a nice deep breath and notice what you smell. The smell of the air around you. Something we don't focus on too much unless there's a very strong scent. Sometimes the subtle things are very vibrant if we're aware of them. We'll repeat our mantra one more time. Relax, renew, rejuvenate. And bring your hands together in front of your heart and honor this moment. And thank yourself for taking the time out of your day to take care of yourself. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful week.